Jim and Sue Chilton's ranch runs along the U.S. Mexico border for about 5.5 miles. Most of it is next to this border wall until suddenly the wall stops. It becomes this 3-foot fence here. This is where the Chiltons say most people end up crossing over into the U.S. In fact, there are water jugs just on the other side ready for the journey.
We started here in about '87, and there was no problem. There were people coming across, but they were just folks looking for a job.
But the Chiltons say that changed around 2008 when the Sinaloa drug cartel took over these borderlands outside of Arivaca, Arizona. Since then, foot traffic through their ranch has looked like this. Mostly men in camouflage and carpet shoes to conceal their tracks.
I have 5 cameras on 5 trails.
Jim tells me 2 to 5 years ago, those cameras caught roughly 250 people a year. Last year, 2,500 people in just 8 months.
I've been told by intelligence officers with the Border Patrol in this area about 20% are packing drugs. So that's 500 drug packers coming through my ranch. They're here to poison our people.
Southbounders are the guys who already dropped their load, headed back to get paid. They're going just as fast as they can.
We're taking these winding dirt roads 19 miles or so from the house to the border.
Out here, the surveillance goes both ways.
There are 10 bunkers over there.
Jim says he's seen people perched on top of the mountains to alert groups trying to sneak through the property.
We know we're always being watched, and so you kind of get used to it.
It became dangerous for me to be out there by myself. I have a little gun, but yeah. I'm also 80.
Jim has even seen some people armed on his property. Yet he still pipes water to 29 drinking fountains on the ranch.
Nobody needs to die in the desert, even if they're a drug packer. It's awful. I've had probably 35 people die on the ranch. It's a humanitarian crisis.
A crisis the Chiltons believe can be solved.
How it can be done is to finish the wall, put in the sensors, the fiber optic communications, and the electricity. Finish the wall, and then put the Border Patrol at the wall.
But what Jim and Sue hope for is much different than the reality they've had to accept.
I live with the idea that there are cartel scouts on our mountains, that hundreds of people are coming through my ranch, and that's just the way it is.
At the border, Ryan Fish, KGUN 9 on your side.